John Gill, 1 John 3, verse 20. Scripture quote, "For if our heart condemn us," unquote, or want of love to the brethren, and of hypocrisy in it, as well as of any other sin, for the conscience, which is meant by the heart here, is accuser, witness, and judge. It accuses of evil of sin, and is as good as 1,000 witnesses, and upon its own testimony pronounces guilt and condemns. Scripture quote, "God is greater than our hearts," unquote, "for he is the maker of it, and he has the power over it and the management of it. It is in his hands to be turned by him as he pleases, and he is the searcher and trier of it. And besides, is a swifter witness than conscience, and a superior judge unto it." Scripture quote, "And knoweth all things," unquote, that are in the heart, the principle of action, and all the actions of men, for which their hearts condemn them, and all the sinfulness in them, and the aggravation of them. Wherefore, as he knows them more perfectly, he judges of them more exactly, and reproves more sharply, and condemns more severely for them. Hence, if the condemnation of men's hearts and consciences be so very great as sometimes to be intolerable and insupportable, what will the righteous judgment and dreadful condemnation of God? How fearful a thing will it be to fall into the hands of the living God? This sense is confirmed by the Syriac version, renders it, "How much greater is God than our hearts?" There is another sense given by some, which is not by way of terror but comfort, and that is, that if the hearts of the believers accuse, reprove, and condemn for sin, through unbelief or want of clear view of pardon and righteousness by Christ, God is greater, as in power and in knowledge, than the hearts of men, and he knows the thoughts he has towards them, which are of peace and not of evil. The covenant he has made with his Son, of which he is ever mindful, and what his Son has done, and he has made full satisfaction for sin, and brought in an everlasting righteousness, so that sin, or Satan, or the world, or the law, or their own hearts condemn them. There is no condemnation of any avail unto them, but the former sense seems better to agree with the context, unquote.